So during Navaratri, many of us chant the Lalita Sahasranama. So we have to know the story of Devi Lalita. Most of us are not even aware about the story of Devi Lalita. So it's a very big story. Okay, this comes in the Brahmanda Purana. Which Purana? Brahmanda Purana. And the Lalita Sahasranama also has been taken from the Brahmanda Purana. Okay, so I will cut short the story, a very interesting story. Okay, so long back there was an asura by name Bhandasura, and he had done tapas, penance to Lord Shiva for many years, and he acquired boons. What was the boon? One of the boon was, if anybody comes in front of him to fight, 50% of their strength and energy will come to him. And he also had acquired a boon that he should be able to rule all the worlds for 60,000 years. So his tapas was so intense that Shiva readily agreed. Shiva said Tatastu, and he went off. Now during these 60,000 years, the way he ruled, he troubled everybody, he troubled the gods, he troubled the rishis, everybody he troubled, and he became the ruler of all the worlds, not only the earth. They say that there are so many worlds, right? So he became the ruler of all the worlds. So he had become so powerful that no god individually could destroy or kill him. So all the gods, the devatas, went to Lord Vishnu, and Vishnu said that of course the boon has been given by Lord Shiva himself, so let us go to Lord Shiva and let us all have a discussion. So they all went to Lord Shiva, and there was a big discussion which happened. How should we kill Bhandasura, or how can Bhandasura be eliminated? They came to a conclusion that one person cannot kill Bhandasura, but all our energies, our Shakti, the Shakti of Brahma, Vishnu, or the Trimurtis, the Shakti of their wives, Saraswati, Lakshmi, Parvati, all the gods, all of them have to come together. Okay, and that Shakti alone can kill Bhandasura. Did you understand? So who can kill Bhandasura?
That Shakti.
The Shakti. Which is that Shakti?
Of the
all the gods must come together, and only that Shakti can kill Bhandasura. So it was decided that a big yajna would be performed. You know yajna, right? You have a homakunda. The dimensions of the homakunda and all has been given in the Brahmanda Purana. All the gods assembled there, and a big yajna was performed. And at the end, to the yajna, ahuti is given. Something is offered to the fire. So it so happened that all their powers had to come together, isn't it? So we can say that basically all the gods disappeared into the homakunda. So what happened? We can think that as though all the gods disappeared into the homakunda, and from that fire arose Devi, the combined Shakti of all the gods as Devi, and she was called as Lalita. She was so beautiful, so she is also called as Lalita Tripura Sundari. Now she is there. She has come from the fire. Now what is her goal? She has to fight and kill Bhandasura. Now she needs a chariot. She creates a chariot, and the chariot is called as Shri Chakra. Many of them worship the Shri Chakra yantra. The yantra, what we see is a top view. From the top, if I see, suppose you see from the top your building. Have you seen the building plan, what people will make? That is a top view. So from the top, if you see, what you observe is the Shri Chakra yantra. So the Shri Chakra itself was her chariot. The dimensions of the chariot has been given. The chariot is as vast as 4 yojanas. Each yojana is about 10 miles and 10 yojanas tall. It has 9 floors, 9 levels. How many levels the chariot has? And in each level, who is there? Devis and yoginis, her warriors are there, situated, stationed at each floor. Each floor, the names are given. Each floor who is the commander, how many Devis are there. Are you following? Right? And in the topmost, who is seated? Lalita is seated on a golden throne with a sugar cane in her hand. She is called as Lalita Tripura Sundari. This Sri Chakra chariot has 4 wheels. The 4 wheels of the Sri Chakra chariot, what are they? They are Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. And there is a beautiful flag. The flag's name is Ananda. Ananda means bliss. That is the flag of this Ratha Sri Chakra. All the gods have come together and they have become Lalita, right? Now the gods are also required to perform the duties. Brahma is required for creation, Saraswati, Vishnu, Shiva, all the gods are required. So one whole chapter is given where from Lalita, from the body of Lalita, the gods emerge out. I'll just name a few, right? From the tongue of Lalita appears Devi Saraswati. We know that Devi Saraswati is called as Vagdevi. She is the deity of speech. So from the tongue, who appears? Saraswati appears. She has 3 eyes like Shiva. So from her eyes, 3 eyes appears Surya, Chandra and Agni. She produces sound when she talks, and from the sound she produces what comes out? All the various music and art forms appear. It is said that there are 64 Vidyas. They appear from the neck of Devi. Okay, so like that, there's a whole, it will take 1 hour for me to tell from which part of Devi who appears. Now she is there, she is a form of Parvati only. Now where is Shiva? Shiva should be there, no? Right? So from Lalita herself comes out Shiva. Like 1 person becoming 2. Right? So from herself appears Shiva. Now if she is so beautiful, he has to be so good looking and handsome. Shiva. Okay? So he is so good looking and so handsome, he is called as Kameshwara. So beautiful to look at. Okay? And the marriage of Shiva and Lalita, Kameshwara and Lalita takes place. After the marriage, she comes and sits on his left lap. Okay, she sits. A beautiful description is given. So, this only tells us that all gods are one. From Lalita herself, all gods came. We only worship the supreme power in different names and forms. The beautiful description given here, which tells us that all the gods are one and the same. We only worship different powers of gods in different forms. Okay, now she has to, what is her main job? Why was she created? To kill Bhandasura. Now let us talk about Bhandasura. Now Bhandasura, one person, he is so powerful, just like Brahma can create, he also created Rakshasas. From his right and the left shoulder, he created 2 powerful Rakshasas, Vishukra and Vishanga. And from his own mantra, it is, he created 2 more Rakshasas, new Rakshasas. Okay, and from his own mantra shakti, he created 3000 Akshohini Sainyas. In Mahabharata, Akshohini comes. What is 1 Akshohini Sainya? 1 Akshohini Sainya contains so many chariots, so many elephants, so many horses, and 1,09,350 soldiers. So 1 Akshohini contains 1 lakh approx soldiers. 3000 Akshohini contains 3000 into 1 lakh. He creates. How can it be possible? So what is the learning here? When somebody comes in front of us, half of their power comes. When a person becomes so greedy in life, right? If neighbor has bought 2 cars, I want 1 car at least. If neighbor has bought 10 sarees, I want 5 sarees. Right? If somebody goes on trip to America, at least have to go to Europe. This is what Bhandasura signifies. I want everything. half is just a number. Whatever other person has, I also want. That is what Bhandasura indicates. And what are these asuras? From him only all asuras were created, no? Right? From our, if we want to do something wrong, first wrong thought will come. Correct? How many thoughts are generated? Thousands of thoughts, isn't it? Suppose you have not studied in the exam. Suppose you have not studied. Okay, and you want to cheat in the test. So how many thoughts will come? Hundreds of how should I cheat, whether I should take a chit or I should write something on my eraser or pen or that and this. So thousands of thoughts will come now. All bad thoughts which will make me do bad things. So this is what so many asuras being created by Bhandasura indicates. So now finally she has to fight. So her chariot with all the army, Devi army, goes towards the city of Bhandasura. Okay. The city of Bhandasura is called as Sonapura or Shunya Nagari. Shunya means zero. So the name is Shunya Nagari. Now Bhandasura gets to know that the entire Devi army is coming. Okay, so first day he sends many of his powerful Rakshasa warriors. Okay, and then what happens? The Devi's army destroys, kills all of them. Okay, now he gets very angry. So second day he calls all his sons. He has 30 sons, very powerful. He tells them, you go and fight. Now, I told you that from Devi herself, all the gods came out, no? Shiva also came out from her only. So from her own daughter, a younger form of Devi appeared. She is called as Bala Tripura Sundari. She is 9 years old. So a young form of Devi appeared. And Devi says, you are my daughter, because you have appeared from my own heart. That is why during Navaratri, they also do Kanya Puja. 8-9-year-old girls, puja is done. Okay. Now, Lalita Devi gets to know that the sons of Bhandasura are coming to attack her. So this 9-year-old Bala Tripura Sundari says, the sons of Bhandasura, they have come. Why should you go and fight? I am your daughter. No, I will go and fight with them. Correct? When the sons of Bhandasura have come, your daughter, me, should fight, no? So Devi says, okay. So this 9-year-old girl, she gets onto her chariot. This chariot can fly. It is Devi's chariot. It can fly also. It can go on the, land also. It is driven by what? Swans, Hamsa Pakshi, because they need to fly also, no? How many Hamsa Pakshis? It is said that 1,000 swans pull the chariot of Devi Bala Tripura Sundari. So this 9-year-old girl stands in front of sons, 30 of them. Oh, they see, they are very big. She is just 9 years old. They say, we have come to fight. She says, yes, you attack me. They all leave arrows from 30 directions. So she fights with all 30. Big description. One 9-year-old girl simultaneously fights with all 30 of them. And finally she kills all the 30. Second day war. Bhandasura gets the news that his sons, 30 of them, has been killed by a 9-year-old girl. He gets so wild, he almost gets ready to go to fight. So then his brother, one of his brother, his name is Vishukra. He says, oh brother, why do you want to go and fight? I have a plan. Okay, I will create a yantra, a magical device. So he creates a magical yantra which is called as 𝐸𝐕𝐤𝐻 yantra. Jaya means what? Vigna means obstacle, obstruction. So that yantra which will cause obstruction to Jaya. He creates that, all the description I am not going into. He creates this yantra and he, he flings this yantra onto the Devi's army. What happens to the Devi's army? Under the influence of this yantra, what happens? All of them become very lazy. They become very weak. They can't fight.
They started sleeping.
Like today's mobile. When mobile is there, no food, no. Today's 𝐸𝐕𝐢𝐬𝐻 yantra is mobile. Mobile is there, no study happen. Nothing happens. So they all inform this to Devi Lalita. Now, who is the remover of obstacles? Ganesha. So, it is said that she looks at Lord Kameshwara, Shiva, and Shiva looks at her, and they both smile, and the power from both of them converge, and there appears Lord Ganesha. He appears with 10 hands. Description is given, with 10 hands he appears, and he goes, gets the 𝐸𝐕𝐢𝐬𝐻 yantra, and he destroys the yantra. The moment the yantra is destroyed, all the army of Devi, they become fine. All right. Okay, I am simplifying it. Yes, so this almost the second day gets over. And again, the third day also, the battle happens. So many people, Rakshasas from Bhandasura, they come to fight the Devi's army. They are all destroyed. Huge description is given. I am not going into the details. Finally, the fourth day is the last day of the battle. Okay, so Bhandasura himself comes to fight with Devi Lalita. The astras which he leaves one by one is so shocking, we should say. He leaves an astra with the power of Yama. Who is Yama?
God of death.
It is called as Antaka. Antaka is death. Antaka astra he leaves. What does Devi leave? What is the opposite of death? Life. Mahamrityunjaya astra she leaves to counter. Okay. Then he leaves an astra called as Andhastra. Everybody becomes blind. All these astras can be related to today's situation. We also become blinded by many things. In political system, freebies, everybody got blinded. And then what astra she gives? Chakshu Mati astra. Chakshu Mati means see with your intelligence, buddhi. See the meaning of the astra. She leaves this astra to counter it. Then he leaves an astra where memory loss happens. She leaves a counter astra. Like that, huge description is there. And then he leaves an astra which is called as Maharoga astra. All the army of the Devi, they fall sick. We all saw what happened 5 years back. COVID, Corona. Everybody, we could not even go out on the road. So he leaves what astra? Maharoga astra. So what is the counter to Maharoga astra? We all took vaccination. So one vaccination astra she has to leave. So she leaves the astra which is called as Namatraya astra. What is it called?
Namatraya astra.
It is said that the 3 names will protect us from all diseases. They are called as Achyuta, Ananta, Govinda. When Lord Shiva drank poison during the Samudra Mantana, it is said that he is said to have taken the name of Achyuta, Ananta and Govinda. So Achyuta, Ananta, Govinda appear and they produce sound. And from the sound they produce, the sound destroys all the, the disease causing organisms, etc. How means we know that sound is energy, right? So certain energies can destroy certain microorganisms. So in that way it gets destroyed. So like that astras go on and on. Finally, Bhandasura is so powerful, he generates or creates all the asuras who were destroyed by Lord Vishnu. How many avatars Vishnu took? 10 avatars. So he creates all the avatars. So first he creates Somaka, then he creates a huge ocean, then he creates Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu, Mahabali, then he creates Kartyavirarjunas, Then he creates Ravana, Kumbhakarna and Indrajit. Then he creates Shishupala, Kamsa, all the asuras whom Krishna killed. Okay. Then he creates a long list of all adharmis. Adharmi means people who do wrong things. Okay. Each of these asuras were killed by an avatar of Lord Vishnu. So Devi says, I cannot kill them. Vishnu's avatar only has to kill all of them. So from each of her finger appears the avatar of Lord Vishnu. From her right thumb appears Matsya Narayana. From her this finger, what finger this is called? Right index finger appears Kurma avatar. From the right middle finger appears Varaha. Varaha kills Hiranyaksha. Then from this finger appears Narasimha. Narasimha kills Hiranyakashipu. From this finger appears Vamana. He also creates Bali, Mahabalis. Then from the left hand, from the left thumb, who came? Parashurama. Parashurama kills all the Kartaviryajunas. From the left index finger comes Rama and Lakshmana, who will kill Ravana, Kumbhakarna and Indrajit. Then Krishna, Balarama come, and then finally Kalki Avatara is also said to have come from her little left finger. All the adharmis in Kaliga, all the bad people he created. Okay, so the Kalki Avatara is said to have killed all the bad people. It is given in the Brahmanda Purana. I am not saying Kalki, Bhagavan Kalki came in a flying horse and killed all the other me's. It is given there. So then the fourth day was getting over, and then Devi decides that this fellow should not be allowed to continue, otherwise fifth day the war will never end. Okay, so therefore she invokes 3 astras. She sends the Narayana astra and kills the entire army of Bhandasura. Then she leaves the Mahapashupatastra and destroys all the wicked relatives of Bhandasura. And finally she invokes the Mahakameshwara astra, which kills Bhandasura, and his entire city, Shunyaka Nagara, is also destroyed. So finally the entire army and Bhandasura are destroyed by Devi Lalita. So even in the Lalita Sahasranama, many of these things do come. Okay, those who chant the Lalita Sahasranama. This Yuddha is very, very interesting, because he is so powerful that he is capable of invoking all the asuras. Okay, he is so powerful, all the asuras. And to kill all the asuras, the respective avatars of Vishnu, etc., come out from Lalita. I have also skipped many things in between. Madhu, Kaitaba, he generates, and then Durga comes out of us. The list is endless. Okay, so we'll need a 3 hour to talk about the fight of Lalita and Bhandasura. So this is the story of Devi Lalita.